Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the tree house. It's a little bit of construction going on because our house flooded, and so they're working on the house still. I'm up in the tree house, which was not affected by the flooding. I'll put a playlist up somewhere so that you can, if you're curious about the flooding and what's been going on with the house remodel, that's where you'll find all that information. Today, I want to talk to you about my health. I'm going to give you a little health update because I'm feeling much better and I want to tell you about it. Usually with these health updates, I'm like, I feel terrible, but today I feel great. And I want to talk about that and share that really good news with you. For those of you who have not been following along on this journey, I got diagnosed with chronic idiopathic urticaria, which is a fancy Latin-y way of saying you got hives that we can't get rid of and for no reason, or at least a reason that we can't figure out. And they have tried to figure out what has been causing the hives. I've tried figuring it out. And by they, I mean my allergist. I have a team of allergists. I also have a skin doctor. What are those called? A dermatologist. He actually biopsied, you can still see the mark there, one of the hives and tested it and tried to figure out if it was being caused by something that could be diagnosed that way. And I've tried a bunch of medicine and it's been this battle where my face is like swollen up. I'd have hives from head to toe. The soles of my feet, the palms of my hands just had these really deep hives that were really painful. Sometimes they'd feel like a bruise, like a really bad bruise. Sometimes they'd feel like burning, like a burn after you've burned yourself. And then sometimes they really, really itched. And that happened a lot at night when I was trying to sleep. I tested out of a bunch of different medication. I had bad side effects to some of the medication. In the past, I tried something called Xolair, which is a biologic injection. They inject it in both arms. You go in once a month. They inject you with it. And the first time I tried it, I had a big outbreak right after. They tried to give me the second injection early, and they also took me off of some other meds to like change things because I was getting really bad nightmares. And when I did that combination of things, my lips swelled up, and they were like, okay, we can't risk you having like an anaphylactic response to the Xolair, so we're going to take you off of that. We're going to try a different biologic. And I tried that for months. It did not work. And within that time, I went off of this medication again. I had gotten back on it and tried to get off it again. And when I tried to get off it again, my lips swelled up. So then in talking with the doctors, we decided maybe my lip swelling was the result of me going off of one of the medicines that I was on and not the fact that I was trying Xolair. So we decided to give Xolair a second chance, and it is working. I think that's what's working. I don't know if it's that or some other outside influence, some coincidence, but it does seem to be working right now. And I gotta say, it feels really, really good. I still have hives from time to time. Usually it's just one or two and they itch. Like I'll have like maybe 3 on each arm or something near my ankles. But I'm really clear right now, really clear. And I have more good days than bad. I'm still on a lot of medication, but the hope is we get the hives down for like 2 months, like no hives for 2 months. And then we can start pulling back some of that medication and seeing if it works. If nothing comes back, then we can stay off the medication. Otherwise, I got to get back onto the medication that I stopped last. So that's sort of the idea of where we're going with this. Currently, I take a Xyzal in the morning and at night. So that's kind of already double the amount of antihistamine you're supposed to take, or that's on the bottle, the dosage on the bottle. But my allergist assured me that is safe, and so that's what I've been doing. I've actually been doing that for a long time. I also take Pepcid in the morning and at night. I think I take 40 milligrams in the morning and at night. Then I take something called Doxepin, which helps with itchiness, and I take that in the morning and at night. I also take something called Montelukast, which is a generic form of something I think called Singulair, and that one is a black label medication. It is the one that I had gone off of and my lips swelled up, and at the same time I started Xolair and then got back on it and went off it again and my lips swelled up. So I think that's the medication that's like when I'm on it, I'm okay, but when I get off of it, I have some unusual face swelling. But that one has side effects. That one can give you dark thoughts, which I don't have currently, and nightmares. And the nightmares are gruesome and gross and stick with you throughout the day. So that one I take in the morning, and the idea is that those types of effects will have worn off by the time I go to bed. And now I just have really weird dreams. So I don't have the dark thoughts and I don't have the gruesome nightmares as much anymore. But I did both times that I went off that medication. That's the reason I went off of it in the first place. So I was kind of off and on with that one. I'm on it right now and I feel fine. And I do have more dreams than I typically do, and they're usually somewhat stressful, but I wouldn't say that they're like nightmares or bad dreams. And then I go in once a month for my Xolair injections. I've had 2 injections so far, and it usually takes like 3 or 4 doses from what I understand to really see if it's working, but I already feel way better. I don't have as many hives. I'm not having any of the like dizzy feeling that I had on some of the other medication that I had been on. So I think we've found like a good grouping of medicines for me to be on for the time being until we can start tapering off some of the other medicines that I've been on. I feel like I have more energy. I feel like I can get up in the morning, whereas before, when the kids woke up or the alarm clock woke up, I would be like, I honestly, like, I can't. I'll stand up and I'd be like, I have to lie down. I have to sleep again. And I don't feel that anymore. Now I feel like, okay, I can get up. I can manage the day. I can help out, which feels great. I'm a worker. I like to do things and get things done and have projects and build guitars and, you know, play with my kids, go on a walk with my dog. And I couldn't get to that point with anything. It was really hard. And now I'm going on the daily walks again with Rue, our dog, and with the kids. Like I stroller the kids around. I'll go on a walk with Jessica, and I feel capable of that, and I feel good about it. I feel like I'm just breathing in life. Like I just breathe it in, and I'm like, yeah, all right, let's do this. And it really kind of affected us being able to post regularly on this channel. I want to post our memories here because I love going back and watching them again with my kids. Things like the family camp that we go to every year, Luke doesn't know that. Luke doesn't remember that. Duncan barely remembers going to these family camps. So to be able to like watch those leading up to us going again, because we're going to go real soon to the family camps again, and enjoying that and getting them like pumped and ready to go have these adventures with us has been so great. And so I like documenting our life and putting it here and sharing it with you, and also having it here for myself. And I've felt so bad that I couldn't get them up. I really appreciate all the people that are here watching, and I know you're all super supportive, and I get nice comments like, don't worry about posting, like it's okay. But I still feel like you've invested time into this, and I want to give that back. But even more than that is that I want those memories. I want them stored. I want them posted and easy for me to access and my kids to access as they get older. So it's been really hard to get things edited and even to shoot things. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't, I just didn't have the motivation to pick up the camera even. And I just kind of got the basic, the main things that I didn't want to miss, like our kids' birthdays and stuff. That's what we've been posting for a while. And now I feel like I can get back into the swing of it and be posting stuff that I want to be posting. And I can't wait. We're going to go on our annual family trip to the family camp where we do the ropes course and the archery and I'm so excited to jump back into that stuff now and to put together the videos about them and post them up here. I'm really excited about what's going to happen there, and getting the guitar channel started back up again, and the house is coming together. You can hear them working in the background. We're close to moving in. We've already started moving some of our stuff over, and we are close to the final look. This is what it looks like. I'm so excited to make that video. It's been a long time coming. I'm excited to be back in the house and using our appliances and cooking and sharing time as a family in that space. It's so beautiful. It's really coming together, and I'm excited to share that with you as well. So that is my health update for June. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching and for all your lovely supportive comments. It's really been nice having my family and my close friends, lift me up with their support, both like tangibly and emotionally. And it's been really great to also have that extra support from you guys, just feeling that love and that encouragement and positivity. I really, really appreciated that throughout this whole process. And so I want to say thank you to you. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to get out of this treehouse and go play with my kids now. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.